Welcome friends. In this video tutorial, we are going to see design patterns. What are the design pattern? Why we use them, and we will see some of the design pattern in this series. So let me get started here. So first we will understand what is design pattern. So design pattern are proven solution to common software design problem. Means this is the common solution for developing any applications or software that they are templates or blueprints. Means they are a blueprint based on that can be applied the real world programming challenges to improve code readability, reusability and maintainability. So why we use? Because with the help of design pattern, we can achieve readability, reusability and maintainability in our applications. So design pattern are typically categorized into three main parts, and these three parts are creational, structure and behavioral. In this video tutorial, we are going to see creational design pattern, and in further series, we will cover all these design pattern in upcoming videos. So in this creational design pattern, this pattern deal with object creations, means how we can create object in our application that this design pattern shows. So aiming to create object in a manner suitable to the situation, means what situation we can use this creational design pattern, that will be we'll going to see in these examples. Here are few examples given. Singleton factory methods, abstract factory builder prototype. So in this video, we will see first these two, and upcoming videos we will see this remaining. So let's understand this singleton design pattern first, then we will understand factory design pattern. So first we will head into our code. Let's how we can create singleton means only one instance of the our class will be created. So how we can create that? Here if we say we have to declare instance, and then here we need to make our constructor private. So private constructor to prevent instantiation. So that's why I have make this constructor private. Then we need to call this method from our class main class. So that will only one instance of this class we will get. So we need to declare method as a public static singleton get instance. Get instance method will give us instance of the that class. Here we are creating one instance equal to new singleton, and that we are returning. Let's run this in our applications. Here I have created one main method singleton equal to singleton dot get instance. This method I am calling here, and I am printing this singleton object. So if we run this, we will see that only one instance we will get in each time for the this class. We will try first with first in one only one single output statement, then we will try again with two of them. So we will ensure that only one instance of this class is created. So here if we see this instance of the class is we are getting from this, and let's rerun again this code. We will see if the same object of this class is created, then we will see that is the only one instance of the class is written. So I am printing this two time here. Let's rerun here. Here if we see the this hash code of the this object is class object is same. So each time it will ensure that only one instance of the object will be created. So next we will see factory patterns. Let's understand factory. What is factory pattern first? So here if you see factory method pattern, define interface for creating an object, but let subclasses alter the type of the object that will be created. Means we can create the object with the interface, but our subclasses will decide which object, which type of object will be created. We will see one real-time example here as well. Let's understand this with one of the real-time example. Here I am taking one real. There are few steps are there that we need to follow to create factory design pattern. So first step to create interface and abstract class for the product. This defines type of object the factory method will create. First we need to create interface and abstract class for the product. So whatever product we are using, that we need to create interface and abstract class. Then create concrete classes that implement the product interface. So once we created a product interface, we need to provide implementation to this product interface. These are the different types of product that the factory will produce. Means we will understand this with one real-time example. Let's understand first steps. Then we need to create an abstract class and interface for the creator. So creator will be there that will create object. Then create concrete creator classes that implement the factory method. So inside this creator, we will implement this factory method. These classes override the factory method to create instance of the concrete product classes. Let's understand this with example. One real-time example we will see. Suppose here we will take product as a create cake interface. Then this define the type of object the factory method will create. Then create concrete classes that implement the cake interface. So we will create some concrete classes. Let's see. I have one example created here. Here I have created one cake interface. This cake interface I have white bake method. Then this define the all the types of objects that factory method will create concrete classes that implement cake interfaces. So we need to use concrete classes. Suppose here chocolate cake implements cake. This will we will implementing the cakes. First we will understand this like cake interface define a bake method that all cake must implement. Means cake is interface that define bake method that all we need to must be implemented. Let's understand here. This is the cake interface we have created. Then this implements chocolate cake method that will implement cake, and vanilla cake will be implements still cake, because we need to provide implementation to. Then concrete cake classes implement the cake interface. Each class represents specific type of cake. Means which type of cake we need to create, that will be represented by each class. Then cake factory abstract class we need to create. Define cake abstract create cake method and create order cake method that uses create cake to get the cake and then bakes it. So here if you see abstract class I have created cake factory, it will have abstract method create cake. So then this cake factory also have order cake, which we will order cake with the help of, and we will call this bake method. Let's understand concrete factory classes, then extend cake factory and implement create cake method to return specific type of cake. So concrete cake factory, we need to ensure that which type of cake it will be returned. So here chocolate cake factory, extend cake factory, then cake create cake will return chocolate cake. So let's understand further concrete class cake factory and implement the create cake method to return specific type of cake. When you call order cake on cake factory method, so this is cake factory and you will order this order cake method is there. Whenever you order cake on cake factory, it internally uses create cake method to get the right type of cake. So what it will do, it will use internally create cake method to get the right type of cake. So this, if you see this interface order cake factory, then it will use right type of cake we will get. Then next we will then internally, once we get the right type of cake method, then we get right type of cake and then call the bake method on it. So bake method we have in our interfaces. The specific type of cake is determined by the subclass of the cake factory, that is chocolate factory or vanilla factory. This is decided by our subclasses. Chocolate cake factory or extends cake factory. Our cake factory will create this cake of type of chocolate cake, or vanilla cake factory extends cake factory. This will define the type of cake which will be cake vanilla cake. So this pattern allow us to add new types of cake or product without changing the code that orders and bakes the cakes, making the code more flexible and easier to maintain. So let's call this. We will see from the main method. Here I have created one main method. So cake factory, chocolate factory. This chocolate factory instance we have created and we are calling order cake of the this chocolate factory. So this is the run decided by our subclasses, because we are making baking of chocolate cake, and that is the product interface is creating that baking that type of cake is it is. Then cake factory vanilla factory equal to new vanilla factory, then vanilla factory dot order cake. So we will get the output as a vanilla factory. It is decided by subclasses, and our parent main product will be create the cake of type of vanilla cake factory. Let's run this. We will see the output for this. So here if we see, we got the result as a making order. We ordered the cake, that is making chocolate cake by our cake interface, and it is making type of chocolate cake. Then baking a vanilla cake, it is type of vanilla cake. It is done by our product interface, which is cake, but our subclasses decided which type of cake is created. That's all from this video, guys. I hope you gain some knowledge from these videos. If you like the content of the video, subscribe to the channel, and upcoming videos I will cover rest of the design patterns. Thanks for watching.